Hi, whoever's watching this, and I'm now in Chitose town. It's a small city. Yeah, we just check into our humble little Airbnb. Hello. So tired. I think tomorrow's gonna be even more tired, and just a little bit of maybe I don't really want to do a tour because I have did a video, and I think I'm gonna you have the details of the tour soon. This is just gonna be me doing some live expressing myself because yeah, my friends kind of went to the airport right now, so it's just me taking my time to kind of relax. It's a quiet little space, and it doesn't have Netflix, so just a normal TV. So I'm kind of thinking on what to do. Definitely gonna take a how should I say this? So we kind of just left Niseko. I don't know, is my audio audible? Like, how does it sound until I view this? Anyway, so my thoughts about, probably I'm gonna share about my thoughts on Niseko. Niseko in Hokkaido, Japan is a popular spot for skiing, and yeah, I didn't ski because it's pretty expensive, and I was really concerned with the safety. But my friends did ski, and the beginner one, they have his feet, his foot, his toe kind of feeling very hurt, and yeah, neck pain, this and that, but nothing too serious. But the toe has internal bleeding though, so that's kind of scary. And yeah, all of them, their legs got very tired after skiing. So you gotta make sure that you're physically maybe a bit more healthy if you want to ski. Yeah, don't go for something that's too extreme if you plan to ski. It can be kind of dangerous if you're a beginner, and yeah, you hear a lot of stories about how people get stuff happen, especially on the brain, even though you're wearing a helmet, but it can be very dangerous. Yeah, whoever that has just joined, I was just talking about the experience in Niseko, Hokkaido, Japan, town for skiing. And I noticed that Niseko in Hokkaido, it's mainly you don't see a lot of Japanese during winter. You see a lot of Australians, British, Americans. Mainly it's a lot of Caucasians, I would say. Yeah, basically a lot of white people. So even the menus, the restaurants there, it's all in English, and the price is way higher than the rest of Hokkaido. Like if you go Sapporo, which is the main town city of Hokkaido, Japan, things are actually, you can have a decent ramen for 1,000 yen. But if you're eating a bowl of ramen in Niseko, was like 2,000 yen. So it's a lot of ripoff. Even for a Wagyu steak, it's 7,000 yen for about 210 grams. And the thing is, you don't even know whether it's good quality Wagyu or not. Yeah, so it's just mainly a place to ski, and even for people that is working in the hotels, right, are non-Japanese. Yeah, just me giving a lot of my thoughts about Niseko, Japan. And I think it's a fun place to go if you're with friends or if you really like to ski. But if you're going alone, it's pretty boring. I think it's a boring, very boring town, or unless your love for ski is so much that you really enjoy, that you can really enjoy, yeah, just staying there. So a lot of the white people, yeah, I'll just call them that, Westerners staying there are mainly young, so they're working there a lot as part-timers. So even our hotel, which was not cheap, pretty expensive, the hotel staff was unprofessional. I can say, yeah. Not so, they just like, they're doing like stuff that normally, like for this, for 5-star hotel, you won't get this kind of thing. For example, let me give you an example. The first day I go, I don't really remember my hotel room number, right? So I went to onsen and just go Osaka. I was in Osaka last May, and I was in Sapporo this time because I have a friend who really wanted to ski, so that's why we went to Niseko. But Osaka, it's a really nice place. I like nightlife. It's vibrant, it's lively, the food is great, takoyaki, so many choices. And yeah, I mean, Sapporo food is also really good. It's really different. They got zangi chicken. A few Sapporo specialties are like zangi chicken. It's different from chicken karage because of the marination. It tastes different. And they also have soup curry. Soup curry, you have to try. It's like, it's not like your normal chicken katsu curry, pork curry, that kind of thing. It's a lot more watery, and it has like veggies, chicken meat. Yeah, soup curry is another specialty to try. You see that they also have in supermarkets where there's packets. You can, yeah, there's packets where you can buy, and also Genghis Khan. I have not tried Genghis Khan yet. Genghis Khan is basically mutton, so it's lamb, barbecue lamb, like your normal yakiniku style, but it's lamb marination, which is quite rare. Hi, konbanwa. By the way, who else watching this? Yeah. So and also what else did I have? Let me think. Oh, and also miso ramen. Miso ramen is also Hokkaido specialty. You have to eat miso ramen. Give me a second because I'm actually filling up the water. Okay. Yes, because I'm gonna take like a bubble bath. And just a bath salt bath later. So anyway, I wanted to talk about the hotel, right? So so on the hotel on the first day, my hotel cost about how much? Let me think. One night was was I'm so bad at math, but it was pretty expensive for one night. It's more than maybe about 80,000 yen per night, right? It's not cheap. And for 5 of us, and the first night, so my friends went skiing, and I just want to rest. I was really tired, so I went to onsen, and after onsen, I actually, apparently I got my room number wrong, and I just went and tapped, right? So my card wasn't working, so I went to the receptionist and say that, oh, my room number is this and my card is not working. She didn't verify anything and just gave me access, and I actually went into the room. Someone else was in the room, so I basically went into someone else's room. So embarrassing though, so embarrassing. But it was the hotel staff. I talked to a few of my friends, and they were saying it's like the hotel staff should have checked before they just simply give you access. I mean, in that case, you could have gotten access to go to any rooms. Yeah, so that is that. The name of the hotel is The Veil. Yep. And yeah, just that. It's not that cheap, but the access wide, there is ski in, ski out as well. Basically, you can access to go to skiing at the back of the hotel. So there are many hotels, like apartment style hotels, condominium style hotels in Niseko, which is kind of expensive because mainly it's for big groups, but there is also normal hotel rooms. And yeah, so it's a bit of maybe like 3-5 minute walk to Grand Hirafu, the place where you can get a rental, like ski equipments rental, your ski gears rental. Yeah, and yeah, it's a bit of resistance, but it's the most lively place in Niseko, because Niseko you have Rurutsu, Hanazono, so different places, but the place that is most popular for skiing is at yeah, the one that we went, which is the Hirafu area. Grand Hirafu is a little bit steep. It's not a bunny hill, which is for beginners. So my friends kind of got hurt from it. So it can be a bit dangerous. So you can look for bunny hills if you want to go for if you're a beginner at skiing. But what? And then what else? Yeah, so everything is expensive in Niseko. If you want slightly cheaper, you can go to Kuchan, Aeon Max Value, which you can get much cheaper groceries. Oh, my friends was also eating, like, let's say, just like your normal Italian style sandwich, right, was like 2,000 yen. So expensive in Niseko because it's mainly catered to, in my opinion, it's mainly catered to the white tourists. Sorry, no racism here, but it's just that it's mainly catered to Caucasians, which is like Westerners, which is like, yeah, people that are non-Japanese. That's why you see a lot of English words everywhere, which is not common in the whole of Japan, but it's kind of annoying to see when you're in Niseko because the hotel staff are just like chit-chatting, having their fun, like mainly they're not professional because everyone's there as a part-timer, like young, like they look like those young European backpackers, right? That they just want a working holiday so they can spend their time in a country for a long time. So you see so many Australians there, so many British there, so many Americans there. And I was like, where's all the Japanese? Where's no Japanese? So apparently from the staff I heard also, they were saying that in summer, Niseko is more popular for Japanese. So people play golfing there, and you can have some campsite. But I feel Hokkaido is a place that it's, if you visit during non-winter, it doesn't feel like Hokkaido. Yes, they say Furano is really pretty in summer, right? To see the lavender fields, but it's just lavender and flowers. It's not for everyone. Yeah, and yeah, it just feels nicer in Sapporo if it's in winter. So you see all the yuki, snow, yuki. But it's March now, and the 2 days that we were there, it was not really cold. First day maybe 1-2 Celsius degrees, and yesterday 8 Celsius, and today 9 Celsius, 9 degrees, and it was raining, but it was raining because it was not cold enough to form snow. I'm gonna go check on my water again. Okay. Oops. Okay. So I also went to, so I'm in Hokkaido right now. Konnichiwa from Hokkaido. Also, to this trip, I went to Sapporo, Noboribetsu, Lake Toya, and Lake Toya, Niseko, Chitose. So, I don't have the packaging now, but yeah, I will do a video about this, but yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow, so I'll do a video about this in my normal videos, just not live. Probably not gonna reach any Japanese audience after this, but yeah, so I got this from Nobody But Sue. This is like volcanic sulfur stuff. So I'm gonna throw into the to the bath and have a good relaxing bath later before my friends come back. So yeah, Nobody But Sue is cute, very pretty, and but I feel Nobody But Sue famous for onsen and the river Oyuyama foot bath, natural foot bath, which was not as warm, and I kind of find it that it was. The hotels are expensive, so we stayed 2 days at Lake Toya, a very nice Airbnb, which I will be sharing also a video about our Airbnb at Lake Toya, which you need a car, by the way, soon in one of my videos. Yeah, I just need time to edit, but I'm doing live now, so that I can kind of talk to someone that is actually listening, because normally I just talk to the camera and kind of there was no interaction, and I kind of just upload into my videos. That is like, I only discover about this live function when I'm here. I normally don't do live, but when you're in Japan, you gotta try out doing live. And konbanwa, and saying, connecting to people. Right, so so when we were at Lake Toya, and also Lake Shikotsu, I think Lake Shikotsu is more beautiful, more kirei than Lake Toya. And so we took the highway to go back to Noboribetsu, and I think the Hells Valley, Jigoku-kan or something, was very nice. But that's it. So you could finish it in maybe one day. I would suggest like a day trip there, and there is the bear park. I really wanted to go to the Kuro Black Bear Park, which you have to take the gondola to go really high up in Noboribetsu. So yeah, so that was like really cool. Even when you're driving, you could see the gondola high up in the mountains. But yeah, but so it was takai, expensive, because after looking at the tickets, it was 3,000 yen. I'm huge on animals. I really like animals, so I wanted to support, small town business. But 3,000 yen, and we would go probably if like 1,000 or 1,500 yen, but it's like 3,000 yen. That's a bit heavy for my expense. I spend a lot. And there's also aquarium, which is like also 3,000 yen in Noboribetsu. So if you're staying more than a night in Noboribetsu, I would suggest to go to also the foot bath for hiking. And then for the bear park, I think you have this quite nice where you can feed the bear. You can find in YouTube as well for people who've been to the bear park. Unfortunately, I was not able to film it. And also the aquarium. Aquarium was a bit far off. Yeah. I will upload also the foot bath, which was very beautiful when it's snowing in winter. Then for accommodation, most of the hotels in the Noboribetsu, I noticed it's a little bit dated, because it's a little bit you can call it a bit old, but it's also still not cheap because limited selections. And the hotels, they do open for public onsen. Like you can go in for day use of public onsen. It's open from morning, I forgot to check what time, until evening 6 p.m. There was this hotel that wanted to stay with my friends. I was looking. It's I think it's called Taki. I cannot recall now. Yeah, but it was the closest to the Hells Valley, but it was also quite expensive, I think. Yeah, it was quite expensive. Maybe I'm just gonna do a it's expensive hotel because you get if you visit the website you get like 5 different types of natural spring bath onsen. Nobelibetsu is famous for their onsen, so yeah, it was quite nice to actually yeah, if you got, you can visit, yeah, you can visit and use their public bath. It costs probably about 2,000 yen or 2,500 yen as a non-hotel guest to use the public onsen in Nobelibetsu. On average, it's about there. It's more like a, yeah, it can be, I feel it's like a place where it's a more romantic kind of place with couples who like to stay at the hotel there and enjoy the onsen, have an overnight stay. So if you're thinking of a bit of a excuse me. So if you're thinking a bit of a like a more romantic couple stuff, I think Nobelibetsu or Hokkaido, it's generally a nice place to visit. It's a more like romantic place to visit. Yeah, and because you have to rent a car if you want to really see Hokkaido. It's not my first time here, but the first time I didn't rent a car, and I was only exploring like Otaru and Sapporo. Otaru is also a nice place, but I spend so much on public transport because it's not cheap. So if you get to rent a car, it feels like very romantic because nice sceneries, small town roads, a lot of nature. So it gets like good to visit with your partner. Yeah, and yeah, add Nobelibetsu into your list. There's still a lot of places that I haven't go, like BA in the north part. Asahikawa also I have not go, and also the north part where one of the islands is popular for uni, really good uni. I also want to highlight that not every place, even though the uni is cheap, has good. Yeah, the uni is good. Let's just say that I've seen a few places. The uni in like Chitose town is probably about like 4,000 yen. It's cheap, yes, but it was not good, my friend says. But they bought one from Sapporo City that's like 7,000 yen, 7,000 yen. Then that was probably about 6. Yeah, that tastes a lot better. Was quite good. It has that saltwater taste, and you can also get an airport. I did not try the airport. Not sure if it's good or not. And like I said, Niseko is a town for gaijin. I think is that a word? Not sure, but basically it's for Westerners, right? So even the Aeon Max Value, which is supposed to be a cheap supermarket, is selling uni for 10,000 to 13,000 yen. It was crazy. I think it's too expensive. Takai, too expensive. So if you want good uni, I still think it's Sapporo City is good enough. Airport, I'm not sure. If anyone sees this video has uni in New Chitose Airport, let me know if it's good or not. And yeah, that I can't remember the island that is popular for uni at the north side. Hokkaido map looks like this. Basically, I visited here this time, but there's still whole area that I haven't been to. So definitely, I will be back for sure. I still feel my trip is too short. I have like so much to say, so much to enjoy, so much to share. Yeah, there's just so much. Yeah, and also I think previously I've always been traveling alone, but this time I've traveled with friends, right? So traveling with friends, tomodachi, it's, of course, everything has its pros and cons. Traveling alone also has its pros and cons. Sumimasen. I choke on my own saliva. So embarrassing. Because I'm like talking for 25 minutes. Oh, where are you from? Team of goats, where are you from? Is Kai here? Is still here? Kai that just say to go Osaka. Which part of Osaka? I'm also asking back the people that's watching this, where are you from? Yeah. So I was just sharing a lot of things about Hokkaido. I am not familiar with Tokyo, but Hokkaido, Osaka, 大好きです. From, oh, hello, which part of India? Japan here, from Japan. Actually, I want to end this stream soon because I've been streaming for a little while now, and it just feels like, oh, I feel tired from all that talking. Yeah. Oh, so I guess is live streaming popular in India? Or where else is it popular? I'm not so sure. I feel like I'm just talking to myself right now. Which kind of all streamers do. You're basically in a room by yourself. You're just chatting to your phone. And there's viewers, but you don't know who they are. You kind of just mumble and mumble. So I feel streaming is like a thing that is suitable for extroverted introvert or introverted extrovert. I would say. Probably say that I'm like more extroverted. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this at all. Yeah. So if you'd like to see more recommendations from Japan, please give a like and subscribe. Yeah. Okay. Team of goats. I don't even know your name. Team of goats. Konbanwa, minasan. Konbanwa. Yeah. So, I think, yeah, Indian food. I had a lot of Indian food too when I was in Malaysia. It was like there is good Indian food in Malaysia. I have not been to India, but Malaysia has really good Indian food, I think. Yeah. Like I tried. I think I like. I went from talking about Japan to now I'm talking about Indian food. This stream is like so random. Yeah, Indian food. I think it is also I think there's quite a few Indian restaurants in Japan, but takai, very expensive to eat Indian food in Japan. I feel eating Indian food in Malaysia, it's very much cheaper than in Japan. Yeah. Also, eating Indian food in basically in first world countries is really expensive. Yeah. Still, yeah. Then yeah, basically this trip, yeah. So traveling with friends, I was gonna say, right? Traveling with friends has its pros and cons because I was the one planning the whole thing. I mean, even though I didn't get to plan exactly the whole thing, but it can be it can be annoying when you and your friends don't really have the same opinion. Yeah. Yep. I'm still learning because in a group, if you're traveling, right, sometimes you can't have things your way all the time. Probably that is what I would say for people traveling in a group, or basically just to have the expectations that things don't always go as expected. Because if like I have a lot of places that I want to go, but maybe my friends will be like, they want to do this, they want to do that, then I'll be like, but I plan it. And also some things that's like, for example, they want to eat outside. I don't really want to eat outside. Or maybe it's just sometimes that I feel like we're in a group, right? I really wanted to chit chat with my friends. It's a time to I feel it's a time traveling together is a time where you become closer with your friends, where you bond with your friends, then you become, like best friends, right? But because I think because everyone has their own I think everyone is a bit more introvert. I am a little bit more extrovert. That's why I'm doing this streaming. So when we were back in our Airbnb, give me a second. I just want to close the window. Yes. Give me a second. Just want to close the window a little bit. Okay. Give me a second. Right. So I was gonna say, right, so I started this streaming also because I can't really get to chit-chat with my friends all the time. Because I could be that type that I want to chit-chat when we're in the car, when we're doing the road trip, once we reach the hotel, even at night, all the time, to get to know your friends better. But in reality, that doesn't really happen. And I think at first it was still okay, but I get annoyed when you are like trying to make a conversation or something, but people are on the phone all the time. I mean, people are on the phone, not all the time, but they do have their downtime to be on the phone. And you try to ask a question, you try to talk to them, and you just feel that you have to repeat yourself. And then you'll be like, okay, it's not the first time. First time is still okay. Second time you do it again, okay. And then the third time I was like, hey, are you not really listening to, are you not interested in having a conversation? So yeah, at some point I'll be like, okay, if that is what everyone wants to do, then I will be on my phone too. Yeah, then I'm gonna be on my phone and be a bit antisocial as well. Yeah, even now they want to go to eat together, but we are kind of returning the car today, so it's just how do you say, I was okay to just chilling. So yeah, I'm just chilling at the B&B until they're back. Yeah, which is fine, cause like even for just now, the stuff like, for example, I thought they were leaving at, let's say, like at 3, right? So I was rushing for buying stuff, and turns out like, oh, they were not leaving after all. So there was a lot of, yeah, things don't always go expected, so you just have to deal with it. But I was disappointed in that sense. I mean, I do have my disappointment when traveling, in a sense that when it comes to people, antisocial. Yeah, so that's why I'm talking to a phone right now, and just to random people on YouTube right now. Yeah, just expressing myself. And I'm doing, yeah. So yeah, it's half an hour right now, so probably I'm tired and I think I'm gonna stop streaming. I gotta go shower. 5 p.m. already. Alright, thanks for watching. Hey, I wanna say one more time.